Hello and welcome to Keep It Simple English. My name's Becky and today we'll be writing the alphabet. So today we're writing the alphabet and these are the uppercase letters. They're also known as capital letters and some people will call them big letters. So I've got my paper, they're all written down the side ready for us. I'll show you how to write all of those uppercase letters. So starting with the A, we start near the top of the line and draw a diagonal stroke down and start at the top, draw a diagonal stroke in the opposite direction and then a horizontal line across, and there's your A. So again, start near the top of the space between the two lines, diagonal down to the left, start at the top, diagonal down to the right, and a straight line across the middle to join the two. Again, just freehand like that. And that's your A. Next, B, start near the top again and draw a straight line down. Go back to the top and draw an arc going to the middle of that stroke we just drew. And in the same place, draw another arc going to the bottom. So again, straight line down, one arc going from the top to the right to the middle, and from the middle to the right to the bottom. And again, a freehand one. There's your B. And C is very, very simple. You just start near the top, loop it round like that. Very, very easy. And there's a C. D, again we have a straight vertical line down. Go back to the top and loop it all the way around to the bottom. So one vertical line, go back to the top, loop it round to the bottom. Like that. E, again we need that vertical line again. Go back to the top, draw a horizontal line across, to the middle, a horizontal line across, to the bottom, and a horizontal line across again. Once more, a vertical line down, horizontal from the top across, horizontal across the middle, horizontal across the bottom. And that is the E. F is exactly the same, but without the bottom line. So again, we need that vertical from the top across, middle across, and there's your F. Again, vertical line, one across the top, one across the middle. That's F. G is a little bit more complex, but just only very slightly so. Again, you want to draw that C, so just as we did for C, loop it around like that. Then you want a line going down from that tail and then another line going across the tail like that. So again, draw a C, then a vertical line going down and a horizontal across. And there's a G. H is another very, very simple one. Two vertical lines joined by a horizontal. Two verticals and a horizontal. And that's H. I is just a straight line. Now in some cases you might put tiny horizontal lines at the top and bottom. Other times you just might leave it like that. That can be an I. But just to make it very clear, you could put little horizontal at the top and bottom. That's I. And J, start near the top, vertical line down and loop it at the bottom and put a horizontal line across the top. So again, vertical line, loop at the bottom and a horizontal line across the top there. That's a J. K, I want a vertical line going down. The one that I've written here isn't very neat, so So I'm going to show you how to do it properly. So you've got your vertical line going down. Start again now near the top and draw a straight diagonal line to the middle of that vertical line. And then another line going from the middle to the bottom diagonally. So again, vertical line, diagonal to the middle, and a diagonal down. And that is your K. L is another very simple one. Again, vertical line down and horizontal line across the line. So vertical down and a horizontal across the bottom line. That's L. Next is M. So with this one, I would start at the bottom, go straight up, then I diagonal down to the line again. Oops. And when my pen works, another diagonal up and down. This is a rubbish pen, sorry. Again, start at the bottom, up, diagonal down, diagonal up, and straight down. And again, this is M. You might see variations with the M's. You might see a loop, a bit like the McDonald's sign. Okay, that is also fine as an M, but most people will write it with straight lines. And the N is similar. Start at the bottom, go straight up, diagonal down, when my pen works again, and straight up. So again, up, diagonal down, and up. Up, diagonal, up. O, very easy. It's just a circle. Just a circle, a circle. The P is a straight line from the top to the bottom, and then a little loop just like the top half of the B. So again, a vertical line down, go back to the top and loop it to the middle there. That's P. Q is the O again, so a circle, and then with a little line from sort of the middle diagonally across to this bottom line again. So again, a circle, diagonal, circle, diagonal, and that is Q. R is very similar to P, so it's a vertical line down, go back to the top, loop it around to the middle, and then draw a line from the middle diagonally down. So again, vertical, draw an arc, and then a diagonal line. So that is an R. The S is just a sort of swirly line doubling back on itself. So start near the top and just swirl it down till it's touching the bottom line. That's your S. T is another very easy one. So again, start near the top, straight line down, horizontal line across the top there. Straight line down, horizontal across the top, and that gives you T. U, start near the top, loop it down to touch the line and then loop it back up and then draw the vertical line down. Again, start near the top, loop it down, up again and draw a line down. That's a U. Sometimes you might see a U just written as a loop like that. That's not bad, so you can write that if you want to. A V is another straightforward one. Start near the top, diagonal line to the line, diagonal line back up. Start near the top, diagonal to the line, diagonal up again. And there's your V. W. I write my W's like this. So start near the top, loop, similar way to we did with the U, up, and then again. Start at the top, loop to the bottom, up, loop again. And that's a W. But again, you might see it written with straight lines instead of loops. So we can also write a W like that. So it's like two V's together. So this is like two U's together, and then this is like two V's together. They're both W, they're both acceptable. So again, that's the straight version. X, another very easy one. Two diagonal lines, like that. Just making a cross. Very, very simple. Y, I would write a diagonal to halfway, and then a longer diagonal to the bottom there. So, starting near the top, diagonal down to the right, stopping halfway, and then a diagonal to the left, join again. You might also see it like this, particularly in print, but I don't write it that way. I don't know exactly how people do write it that way. And then the Z, starting at the top, horizontal line, diagonal line to the bottom, and another horizontal along the bottom line. So again, back to the top, horizontal line across, diagonal down to the line, and another horizontal. And that is your Z. So that gives you all of the uppercase capital letters used in the English language. You'll see that all of them stay above the line, okay? So none of these go underneath the line. They all stay within the lines, and that is always the case with capital or uppercase letters. Nothing goes below the line. Thank you for watching. Any comments or suggestions, leave down below. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Until next time, bye bye.